My future is my choice.
Copyright The No Project.
Listen to these people talking. Who is speaking? What do they want to do?
Speaker 1.
When they moved in next door about a year ago, I thought she was his daughter. I mean, she looked so young, but then I realized she was his wife, and they have a lovely little baby girl. But something isn't right. Once, when I saw her on the street and I stopped to say hello, I noticed bruises on her face. She said she had fallen over, but I don't believe that. And last night, oh dear, we could hear terrible shouting and hitting, and it sounded like she was crying all night long. Something is definitely wrong. I think I will call the police. Someone has to help her. I cannot understand why her family doesn't do anything.
Speaker 2.
I can't even say her name. I told my husband she wasn't good enough for our boy. And I was right. She is useless. Nothing but trouble. When they first got married, she wanted to go back to school. School? Can you believe it? What does she need school for? She must learn to be a wife and a mother. I am so ashamed. I'm sure everybody is laughing at us. My poor son. What a stupid wife he has now. She is nothing. I've told him that he needs to get her under control, to teach her a lesson, to teach her to be obedient. Oh, what does the future hold for me now? She hasn't even given us a grandson.
Speaker 3.
Mina was a fantastic student, one of my best students, in fact. I couldn't believe that she dropped out of high school. It just didn't make sense. We'd talked so much about her future. She wanted to go to university, to study computer engineering, and her grades were perfect. But then, suddenly, what did I see? An empty desk. It was the beginning of her final year, and she was missing. Gone. Just gone. Then someone told me she'd got married. I had no idea that her parents were going to do that to her. Apparently her husband won't even let her finish high school. Poor kid. I don't know what I can do, but I know she loved school. Oh dear, I do hope you are okay, Mina, wherever you are.
Speaker 4.
Oh, I miss Mina so much. We were so close when we were little kids. But now I hardly see her. It broke my heart when my parents forced her to get married. She was only 18. But Mum and Dad are so traditional. They always worry about what other people say. So she didn't really have any choice. I don't trust her husband. Something isn't right. I think he hides her mobile phone so she can't call me. That's not right, is it? I'm worried something bad is going to happen to her. But Mum tells me not to interfere. Don't interfere. She needs to learn to be a wife and mother now. It is not your business to get involved. No, Mum. I disagree. Mina's my little sister, and someone needs to look after her.
Speaker 5.
Mina sent me a text message a couple of days ago, and it really worried me. The text said, "Need help because," and then the sentence was cut off in the middle. Anyway, I called her back straight away, and her husband answered. He said everything was good, no problems. But when I asked to talk to Mina, he said no. She was tired. Tired? Mina? That didn't make any sense. She always has so much energy. Something's wrong. I can feel it. So I called Mina's mum, but she said, "Leave her alone. Don't interfere. She's a married woman now." No way. If Mina's in trouble, I have to do something. She's my best friend. I know she would do the same for me.
Speaker 6.
I think it was the brother of the wife who contacted us, saying he was worried about his sister. He'd even come down to the station in person. Anyway, we went to the house, rang the doorbell, and the husband seemed really shocked to find 2 police officers on the doorstep. We asked if everything was all right, and he said everything was fine. Just fine. When I asked to speak to his wife, he looked annoyed, but he called her. Well, straight away I could see burn marks all over her hands and arms. It's certainly not the first time I've seen that. Luckily, at that moment, their baby started crying, so I told the husband to go and check things. That gave me just a few seconds with the wife. Quickly, I handed her a small card. "If you need help, call this number. The people at this organisation are wonderful and they understand what you are going through." She took it and immediately hid it in her clothing. As soon as her husband came back, she disappeared. "As you can see, everything here is fine," he repeated. No, it isn't fine, I thought to myself. Not at all.